Jason Henry Cochran, 46 years old. Jason Henry Cochran described himself as a temporary guardian. The 11-year-old who was found with the then 44-year-old Cochran, he would sometimes say he called him Dad. Authorities would find out at the time of this incident the boy's legal guardian was his grandparents. They allowed the boy, who I will call Johnny, to go camping on the Appalachian Trail in western Maryland. Someone on that trail would witness something suspicious, and they would call authorities. On September 30th, 2019, Cochran and Johnny were found inside the tent. Cochran naked. The tent contained condoms, over 30 pairs of men and women's underwear, sex toys, and a white substance that would later be found to be crystal meth. Hypodermic needles, glass pipes, and plastic bags were also inside the tent. Both Cochran and Johnny would test positive for meth. DNA tests would confirm that the boy had been sexually assaulted by Cochran, and Cochran is HIV positive. On my Facebook post, I had wrote, I was hoping that no one willingly gave this child to Cochran. I'm under the impression now that Johnny is a family member, or he is or was a close friend to Cochran. Because yes, they allowed this child to go on a camping trip with a man. Maybe they didn't know, but he was not only a drug abuser, he was a pedophile, and he also was carrying a deadly disease. Cochran was sentenced to 8 years in prison, but 3 years was suspended, which he had served in a Washington County detention center. He will be released with 3 years of supervised probation, which, upon his release, he cannot have contact with the victim, which makes me feel this is a family member, because he obviously will know where the victim is. So he cannot have contact with that victim, and he cannot have contact with any minors unsupervised, and he must register as a sex offender. These are the people that we trust with our children. Johnny's mother did say that she was happy with the sentence that Cochran received. We are now in 2023, and I do believe that if Cochran isn't already released, that he's about to be released. And I do wish the boy, who is probably 16 or 17 years old now, I do wish him healing. And hopefully this does not affect him. I do not believe that this was the first time that Cochran did this to this child. I just believe that this was the first time that he got caught.